using punishment when children misbehave, parents need to regard it as a teachable moment where both parent and child can explore what can be done about what's gone wrong. So instead of punishing, we're using a problem-solving approach. Now, that involves a big shift in our thinking, and it's not what most adults have been brought up with. Following through involves consequences, but consequences don't have to be something that the child is afraid of in order to work. With positive discipline, it's our job to allow the child to realise the impact of his behaviour, but in such a way that his self-esteem is not damaged. We're trying to help our children to put things right, and we're supporting them to do better next time. You might be asking yourself, well, what do I actually do when something's gone wrong? What we're trying to do is to respond effectively as opposed to having a knee-jerk reaction. So the first thing to do will be, if necessary, take immediate action to prevent harm. So you might be separating fighting children, or removing the crayons that are being applied to the wall, or the scissors that are being employed on the school uniform. Then it'll be really essential to take time out to calm down, especially if your buttons have really been pushed. If we try to deal with the behaviour when we're upset, we will be ineffective, and in fact we could actually do harm. So the next step will be connecting with him using emotion coaching, and you might be able to use that to explore what happened and why it happened, and give the chance for the child to get their feelings out before you move on to making amends. So the next step will be problem solving, which will include making amends, and we find a process that is very helpful is what we call the mistakes process. Of course, all human beings make mistakes. It's how we deal with them that defines our character. As parents, we want to teach our children to take responsibility for their actions, to forgive themselves, and to learn something from the experience. The mistakes process is a way of dealing with things when they go wrong without making a drama out of it, not because it isn't serious, but because we have to teach our children to think about these issues in a way that's effective. Instead of reacting in an emotional way with blame and criticism, the mistakes process gives parents a method which allows you to be a little bit less emotional and a whole lot more effective.